After a historic year for us here at Zoom, it's finally time to talk about what we've all been waiting for, this year's Christmas bonuses.
Woohoo!
Sorry. Hi. I'm sorry. I just have one more topic. It's been tabled all year for some reason.
Okay.
I'll make it real quick. It's really just one word, actually. Get ready. Zam. Zam. It's like Cam.
What?
Like, do we really feel married to the name Zoom? I feel like Zam. It's cooler. It's easier to say. It's snappy. Come on.
Okay, our brand recognition is at an all-time high. We cannot change our name right now.
We can't, or we're scared. See, I think the problem is the long O. Zoom. Zoom. It's like gloom or doom or soon.
People are using our name as a verb. Not only is Zoom the Google of video calling, if you Google video calling, Zoom is the first thing that comes up.
Okay, true. But counterpoint, Zoom? Like, sure, we're riding high now, but so was Zoom, and Zoom can zoom fast, and then you could say Zam. And that's really fast, because that's another advantage of Zam, is that it's quicker to say than Zoom.
by like a millisecond.
Yeah, but across millions of people around the world, that's like 15 minutes.
I,
We would sound like a cheap knockoff of ourselves.
A cheap knockoff or an elite knock on? Huh?
Okay, what does that even mean?
It means that Zoom sounds so hasty, so in a hurry. It's like, whoa, hey, watch it, Zoom, where you going, huh? Nowhere cool, I'm sure. Now, Zam, that's a cool name. That's a teleconferencing software I'd want to get a beer with, right? Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
You say that's like it's a bad thing, but speed is a top factor in all of our customer service testing.
Okay. Listen, the ceiling of Zoom is the basement of Zam.
Okay, there is no way you could possibly know that.
Actually, Monica, I funded a series of focus groups out of my own pocket, which compared Zam to Zum, Zim, Zigger, Zumbo, Zom, and Hot Zam. Wouldn't you know it, Zam came out head and shoulders above the rest.
Did you include Zoom in the testing?
No, I didn't include Zoom. Everybody knows Zoom, okay? So it would have been completely biased. It would have screwed everything up.
Well, that's exactly.
The point is, do you really want to be zooming through your life every day until one day you look back and you barely even recognize the profile picture that you see when you turn your camera off? Or do you want to enjoy the Zam life?
Okay, this is ridiculous. Eric, can you just tell him we're not changing the name of the company? Stop trying to make Zam happen.
Whoa. You do not get a Regina George me, okay? Especially after you pitch that ridiculous idea about auto-muting farts.
That's a good idea.
Okay, wait, all right. We're still doing that AI that will definitely determine and announce that it was a fart and not just a chair squeaking, right?
Yeah, first quarter 2021. Now, listen, I'm not saying you didn't make any good points, Mark, but where were you with this a year ago, buddy?
Yeah, I guess if I'm being super honest, I didn't really know our name until like this year when I heard it so often.
You're the VP of marketing.
Yeah, and it's a stressful job, okay? There's a lot to do. I mean, I knew we did something called Zoom. I didn't know it was like everything though. I mean, like Zoom? It sounds like half of Mazda.
Okay, it sounds like the #1 name in our market sector.
You're being small-minded. Sure, it's not gonna be easy. There comes a moment in every company's life where they have to choose between new horizons and fear, all right? Nintendo had to choose if it was gonna make playing cards forever, if it was gonna go into a weird little thing called video games, all right? And what if Lyft didn't expand beyond one dude on Craigslist offering people pink mustache rides, huh? And what if Xerox never changed its name from XOXO Gossip Girl? And what if Bill Gates never pivoted from trying to make penis reduction pills for his massive dong? Microsoft would be nothing of what we know it today. So I ask you, are you ready for Zoom to choose to be Zam?
I'm pretty sure that last one was not true. We're at the end of the hour right now, and now that you've wasted all our time, we're gonna have to talk about Christmas bonuses next week.
Fine. I'm hearing that some of you don't see Zam's potential yet. But as I log off, I just want to remind everybody that I'm the VP of marketing. And as the VP of marketing, it was my responsibility to submit a trademark paperwork yesterday. And what might seem like a mistake is perhaps just a very happy accident for everybody. Okay, bye everybody.
What?
Millisecond.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? It's Sarah, and this is Scent of a Candle, the show where I review scented candles. Hooah! Today, I'm going to be reviewing some holiday candles for you. First up, Velvet Woods by Yankee Candle. It's got a nice heft to it, but I know what you're thinking. What is a velvet wood, and what does it smell like? Let's find out. Ooh. I really wish you could smell this. Moving on. Our next candle I'm really looking forward to. This is Holiday Hearth, and it's the top-rated candle on YankeeCandle.com, weighted by number of reviews. The color, it's a little drab, but how will it smell? I would describe this as, it's really an experience. Have you ever smelled anything? Leave a comment and let me know. Next up, we have Sparkling Snow by Yankee Candle. The texture of this one is really unique. I don't know how to describe it, but it's different. But as we candleheads know, the most important thing is how it smells. So let's get into it. Wow. It's amazing how certain smells can really conjure up a feeling. Now it's time to play Mystery Candle. Interesting. That's it for today. Be sure to like and subscribe, and check out my other show where I eat candles and then tell you what they taste like. Smell you later.
Eddie, Lena, we're so excited you two are coming over for our first in-person meetup. Now, let's just make sure we're on the same social distancing page.
We'll have 2 pairs of chairs, 12 feet apart, with a fire pit between us so we can socially distance.
You two are going to get one hell of a bear hug from this guy.
You are. He's going to hug you.
I am.
I think we'd prefer if
I'm touch starved.
Touch starved. Every morning he wakes up touch starving. And I'm not enough. No matter how many touches I feed him, I'm not enough. I accept it.
You know, I'd feel more comfortable with proper social distancing, I think. 6 feet, wear masks, all that.
Yeah, it's not a question of preference. This is medical.
Nordicuddle.com verifies it as a legit psychological condition.
Touch starvation?
Also known as skin hunger.
And touch deprivation.
I hunger for skin.
It's a touch hunger.
well, if it's a psychological condition.
It is.
Verified. Nordicuddle.com.
This has been a really tough pandemic for me. Oh, I haven't had anyone to say I'm a hugger to in months. I'm a hugger.
We'll do what we can to accommodate your...
Oh, my touch starvation. Yes, it turns out touch isn't just a love language. It's also a medical condition.
Thank you. I try, but I'm not enough. I can't satiate his touch hunger.
The doctors say my dermal cravings are off the charts.
Right. So anyway, I thought we could use this as an excuse to have a little barbecue, right? Like, I like to fire up the grill, right?
Great. And you know how much I like to hug.
Now we do.
Get ready, because he's been saving them up.
Yeah, I'm touch storing. It's when you have a
I
bunch.
think we can figure it out.
Well, he's full of hugs, overflowing, really.
I need to hold and be held. Roar, 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 roar. This is gonna be you two.
Me, you're gonna be me.
Roar, 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 roar. Now you two hug. Show me how you hug. Hug now. 2 arms.
We've been keeping pretty distant this whole time, guys. And, I would hate to have wasted 9 months following proper social distancing just to make one slip up, right?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do this, especially if you've been in contact with anyone else.
Yeah.
Or
We have spoken to no one. We've seen no one. We've touched no one.
No one.
We've been saving it all up for you two. You're about to receive 9 months of pent-up energy and socializing all at once, and mostly from me through squeezes.
I'll be there, but Eddie's the one who needs it. He's got a skin hunger you wouldn't believe.
Well, okay then. See you on Sunday.
Perfect. I'll bring a snack.
remember Greg's strawberry allergy.
Come on, Greg. A strawberry allergy?
What? I'm allergic.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, people love strawberries. Don't ruin this.
They make my throat swell up.
Oh, whatever. We'll see you Sunday with a basket full of strawberries and 2 arms full of hugs. Get ready for a strawberry dog pile.
Dear Santa, my name is Maria and I am 8 years old. How are you? How is Rudolph and the other reindeer? This year is really hard and bad, and we all can't wait to see you. I have been very good all year. I didn't pull the cat's tail or be mean to my little brother. I don't want much for Christmas this year, but what I do want is really, really important. Santa, can you pretty please get my mommy and daddy a divorce? Before COVID, they would fight after they tucked me in at night, but now they fight all the time. I hear them through my Hello Kitty headphones at Zoom school, and it's hard to focus. This Christmas, I just want the shouting to stop. And Santa, honestly, I don't see this getting any better. I heard my aunt whisper, stay together for the kids, but Santa, we don't want that at all. Any smart grown-up should know that our mental health would be much better off if they got divorced. This is a clear example of irreconcilable differences. Sometimes the silence is worse than the shouting. My mom will go weeks without speaking to Dad and then ask me questions like, where did Dad go when he took the Mazda out earlier? Or why don't you ask your father what he bought at the Whitehall Mall and then stashed in the sock drawer? Like, how am I supposed to know? I don't even know what the incident in Tahoe is, but I know it was a big deal. I know other kids might want Legos or a Barbie this year, but I don't need any of that. I don't want any toys until my parents get a trial separation approved by the court. But I guess if you had to get a material thing, can you give me a Minion hardshell wheelie suitcase? I could use it to start packing up my things. And Santa, don't just do it for me. Do it for my little brother, Jay. You know, he's still a kid and doesn't know much about stuff yet. He still has time.
All I ask, Kurt, is that you stop by the school craft fair before you went to the casino.
Oh, so what? Now I'm the bad guy? Oh, surprise, surprise.
Fine. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Please, I'm begging you, Santa, if you really want to make me happy this year, Just put 2 lawyers and divorce papers under the tree. And hopefully next year, I'll have 2 Christmases. Love, Maria. P.S. I think Sparky needs to be put down. My mom and dad aren't ready to admit it yet, but his quality of life just isn't what it used to be. And I don't want him to suffer.
Oh mon Dieu! Oh, it is really coming down out there, huh? Merry Christmas.
Come in, take off your coat.
Merci, merci. Oh, I also brought this for everyone.
Oh, you brought us a piece of wood.
No. It is a cake.
Listen, Remy, I know you are a busy man. If you did not have time to pick something up, it's not a big deal. You can come as you are. You don't need to take a log from the forest and try to pass it off as something it is not.
No. I assure you, it is really just a cake. It is just shaped like a log, to be festive.
Festive? What does a log have to do with Christmas? I'd say Jesus' relationship with pieces of wood is complicated at best.
Okay, point to take on, but I think it's just supposed to be wintry,
You don't think there are logs in the summer?
Francois, what are you still doing in the foyer? Let the young man in there.
Oh, pardon, my love. Remy was just explaining to me how Parisians are eating wood for Christmas this year.
I assure you, it is not wood. It is a cake.
Well, we don't have to be as fancy as the Parisians. Perhaps we can just eat these lovely mushrooms on top. Merci, Remy, for bringing something.
De rien. But once again, it is a cake, and actually the mushrooms are, they're not actually mushrooms, though.
So you're telling me that one thing in this box that is edible is not edible?
No. Bien sûr, they are edible. It's just, they are not made of mushrooms for a dessert. That'd be kind of weird, right? So instead, it is made out of sugar and honey.
Why would someone do that? As a trick? To poison a king who is allergic to sugar but loves mushrooms? It is sick.
No, I don't think that is why. It is just for fun,
And where does it stop? Are you going to tell me that the cranberries are made of people?
No, the cranberries are just cranberries, I'm pretty sure.
Parisians, have you heard of a sillier people making a cake that looks like not a cake? There is no way this crazy fad of theirs is going to last.
Mate, what is all the commotion?
I think your beau may have been scammed by some Parisians.
Not scammed. Once again, not scammed. It is a cake.
It's a log in a box. Look.
Remy, do you think my family termites? This is the first Christmas together with my family since you proposed to me. I told you how important this was.
Julie, my dear. But please, do not cry. No, of course, I know how important this is. That's why I went all the way to Paris just to get this special cake for you and your family. I'm telling you, there are all sorts of merveilles there. They had these bûches de Noël. They had gingerbread men and houses made out of...
Mon Dieu. They are eating people and houses now in Paris? No wonder no one bats an eye at chewing on a stick.
It is not a stick. It is not a log. It is not a piece of wood. It is a cake. Okay, give me that. Look. A cake. Look. A cake. Look. It's delicious. Look. I don't understand why you don't understand. It is not complicated. It is a delicious piece of cake. It was expensive too. Okay. I don't know why. It is a cake. Okay.
Remy, Don't just stick your hands into the dessert. Go get the serving tray. Oh, you embarrass me.
You have something here, darling.
But you said.
You only had to say so, my boy.
I'm Morgan Spurlock. I directed Super Size Me, and I directed 11 other Superior films. And those who saw them said they were better than Super Size Me, but no one ever mentions them to me. I know. There was the one where I looked for Osama bin Laden. I'm coming to you today from a place of extreme humility, and to prove that I've been forcing myself to use last year's IMAX, so you know it's true. It's 2017. And with the Me Too moment dawning on us, I sit back, watching hero after hero of mine fall. And I don't wonder who will be next. I wonder, when will they come for me? I now understand if I am to be as truthful as a man as I am groundbreaking as a film director of honest, amazing, confessional documentary films, then I must realize something. I am part of the problem. When I was in college, a girl I hooked up with accused me of rape. That's not what happened, I told her. But as I say that now, I realize that those are the same words that powerful men use to silence their victims. That's why I'm part of the problem. Once, I harassed one of my female employees. I called her names like Sex Pants, Sexy Pants, or just Pants. I thought it was really funny, but it turns out I had completely demeaned her in front of her coworkers until she felt like she didn't exist as a human being. I was being immature. Also, I may have said, I'm harassing you right now, I'm harassing you right now, I'm definitely harassing you right now. I know I am part of the problem. Later, that woman sued me for sexual harassment, and I paid her off and forced her by contract never to speak about that or any other sexual event from her past or future ever again. I know I am part of the problem. Then there's the infidelity. I have never been faithful to any wife or girlfriend I've ever had. I would look them in the eye, tell them I loved them, and then cheat on them repeatedly behind their back or in front of their face, repeatedly. I'm somebody who likes to hurt people who depend on me. I like to hurt people in general. You could say I do it for sport. I enjoy it a lot, and it makes me hard. I know I am part of the problem. I told a lot of yo mama jokes. They were crass and rude. And what's worse is, I yelled them at my daughter while glaring at my wife. I know I am part of the problem. But perhaps I can change. The other day, a little girl came up to me and asked if I wanted to donate money to needy children. And you know what I did? I pushed her down the stairs and laughed and elbowed my buddy and said, "Hey Phil, get a load of Raggedy Ann. Watch your step, it's a doozy." And then we threw our shoes at her. I am part of the problem. We all are. Our whole society promotes a rape culture that I am as much a part of as anyone. As much as I would like to take the blame for these misdeeds, that would be a lie. We are born into a system that does this to the women in my life. It's December 14th, 2017. I'm not doing this to get out ahead of it. With the holidays approaching, I needed to own up to my actions and have them not ruin my Christmas. I wanted to take a step into the sunlight. One tiny, first shaky, trembling step. But you see, that's the thing about sunlight. It illuminates, yes, but it also can burn you. I know. I don't expect to receive a Pulitzer Prize for this little thing, though it would be a new and innovative medium for the prize to recognize, and come to think of it, I see it. I know that this has betrayed your trust, even more so than the Bill Cosby thing. I'm sorry to have ruined this face in all of your minds, which you all loved so much until now. The only person I have any control over is myself, and all of my female employees and significant others. I could pledge right now to never doing any of this to them ever again. This holiday season, hug your loved ones a little tighter from me. For my part, I will put a McDonald's cheeseburger in a glass case and stare at it thoughtfully as a solemn reminder of my duties as a father. We're all just mortals with faults. I've done a lot of talking in my life. I'm finally ready to listen. All right, thank you for listening. If you would like to buy a digital download of what you just heard, go to morganislistening.com. I see a lot of comments in the chat here. I'm sorry I will not be taking questions.
Hey, apartment dwellers and people with babies. Are you ready to get lit this Christmas? Are you ready to blaze the shit out of this dumpster fire of a year? Well, you're in luck, because this December, Fireplace TV is teaming up with the creators of Jackass to bring you Flaming Logs of 2020, the only hardcore Fireplace TV programming that will fuck you up. We started by ripping that dead-ass rusty hearth out of the wall and replaced it with a pile of scrap metal and falcon bones. And then we poured lighter fluid on it. That's right, bitch, we're burning this shit. Listen up, this ain't your grandma's Fireplace TV program. This is an acid trip on steroids ignited with an industrial flamethrower. And this year, we're offering not one, but 7 different fireplace themes. So fill up your water cannons, because starting at 5, Burning Man 2020. Let's burn those hippie motherfuckers. Then at 6, Radioactive Fallout Fire. Up at 7, The Unquenchable Fires of Mount Doom. Then, The Great Chicago Fire, followed by burning DVDs of Chicago Fire. At 9, tune into I'm Super Fucking High and I Set the Bagel Bites on Fire. 10 p.m., my cousin Tyler dropped his vape pen and set the chemical toilet on fire. And at 11, Jason Momoa. Gaze not upon thee, for the fire in thou eyes shall set my heart aflame forevermore. Forevermore. And at midnight, Midsummer Pagan Ritual Fire! Bitch, we're gonna burn your stereo. Everything must burn. Oh, and remember that sleepy old dog napping by the embers? Not this year. Put the kids to bed early because we got a bloodthirsty coyote that's already bitten 5 people. And you can say goodbye to Crackling Oak and say hello to Al Pacino screaming obscenities at your in-laws.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
That's right, every fireplace theme now comes with a Scarface option. But don't worry, we still got those classic tracks to really set the mood. This year, choose from your favorite Norwegian death metal or Scandinavian death metal. And for a limited time, we're offering a special upgrade to burn your shit. Parking tickets, divorce papers, hard drives, summons, birth certificates, family photos, iPhones, direct evidence, circumstantial evidence, and baby grand pianos. We'll douse it in gasoline and throw it in a Neapolitan pizza oven. So if you want to scream into the flames while you burn away every memory of this year and the bitch it rode in on, tune into Fireplace TV for Flaming Logs of 2020. It's gonna be 3rd degree, bitch!
Members of the press, welcome. Y'all know how bad this latest virus outbreak is. You know me, you know my deputy mayor, Andy. Let's get started.
Yes, Mayor. People have noticed that grocery stores have been closing. Where should we go for food?
All the fast food places should be open, except Arby's. Arby's is closed.
There are many businesses that are still.
Oh, Arby's is closed.
You're saying to go to any fast food restaurant other than Arby's?
Oh, I wish I could send you to Arby's too, but they are not open.
All right, let's move on, guys. All right.
Mayor, who's been hit hardest by this crisis?
Well, local Arby's customers are experiencing serious carved meat withdrawal.
I believe the question is about individuals hurt by the crisis.
Well, personally, I haven't tasted or touched a Big Montana in over a week. Pretty bad.
What groups are most affected?
This crisis is widespread and hitting every pocket of our community. Curly fry lovers, roast beef enthusiasts, A&W root beer novelty beverage addicts.
All right, but outside of Arby's, what else is happening?
Yes, let's focus on things other than Arby's.
I want so badly to care about other stuff, and I feel bad that I don't, but Arby's is my top priority.
What are the police doing to help the people in the rest of the county?
Oh, yes. Well, we've got patrols, officers, and volunteer neighborhood watch groups.
We're keeping a vigilant eye for any sign of horsey sauce.
Horsey sauce?
Yeah, you know, horsey sauce. Mayonnaise, sugar, creamed horseradish, salt. Slap it on the sandwich. That's flavor. Folks might have to go homemade soon.
I don't think people are going to suddenly start making homemade Arby's horsey sauce clones.
Exactly.
It's a good point. Folks will be tempted to purchase knockoff Arby's sauces, meats, and novelties on the black market. You'll see watered down product at crazy prices. 5 for $5, dream on.
Mayor, you haven't said anything about wearing masks.
Oh, we encourage everyone to wear a mask.
Yes, while masks are safer, I choose not to wear one on the off chance I catch a sniff of a corned beef Reuben or a Greek gyro. Either would be the beckoning call of a reopened Arby's.
You're pretty hung up on this Arby's thing, Mayor. Couldn't you just go to Hardee's?
Don't even.
Yeah, I saw Hardee's was open.
We're not going to Hardee's.
But Hardee's has a similar menu.
You shut up.
Mayor.
Sorry. It's been 8 hours since I had a beef and cheddar, and I don't know when the next time is I'll sink my teeth into a French dip and Swiss. I'm a simple man. I go to work, I go to church, I go to Arby's.
If I may, are there plans for school closures?
Oh, I can speak to that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to check with Dana, our county education head. Dana, you want to come in?
Yes, I asked about school closures.
Why go anywhere when the only place you want to go is closed? I can't even bite into a Philly beef supreme. Why go on living? I mean, what God would allow this?
Oh, there, Dana. There is a God. And whatever we did to anger him, let us now try to undo.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone pray with me.
I don't know that prayer is appropriate in this secular.
Dear Christian Lord Jesus Christ, your humble servants beg for your mercy. We all miss our Holy Trinity. Chicken, beef, and turkey. And also pork. We miss pork. Find it in your mercy to return our Jamocha shake, our roast chicken Caesars, our roast turkey ranch, bacon, served, of course, on harvest white bread. Do this, Lord, so we can once again declare at the top of our lungs, we have the meat. Amen.
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 Now, thank you all for your time, prayers. Stay safe. Hug your loved ones. Now, if you'll excuse me, I heard the Arby's in Cannonsville just dumped their inventory, so I've got a date with the dumpster.
All right.
Deputy Mayor, why was Arby's specifically targeted during the COVID shutdowns?
Oh, it's not shut down for COVID. It's a business model based on diarrhea.
Arby's, we have the
runs.